Hello, children. Are you ready for some cutting up and kikiing? Are you ready for a gay old time? Well, I hope you are, because now it's time for Hey Qween with your host, Jonny McGovern.
Hey Qween, come on and spill the tea. Hey Qween, it's just a good old-fashioned kiki. Hey Qween, we're cutting up with Jonny. Hey, 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 hey Qween.
Hello, my sensational sissies, and welcome to today's Celebration of Sisters episode of Hey Qween, with me, your host, Jonny McGovern. Honey, I have one word for today's show: legends. Today, we have two legendary divas who travel the world together and who are true blue sissy besties. We are beside ourselves for the amazing, talented, and gorgeous Jackie Beat and Sherry Vine. Yeah. But before they promenade their glamour out here, there's another diva that we need to get into. She's guilty of giving us the feels. She's the balmy breeze in the tropical paradise of my mind. And she's like an art gallery. She's visually stunning, houses some incredible pieces, and everything's hung at eye level. It's Lady Red Couture! Oh, hey, Qween.
Hey, Qween.
I mean, you blinded me with all your sparkles and jewelry and glitter. Now, you said you were up all night. Was that applying these rhinestones to this outfit?
You know, you have to, put a little sparkle on stuff. I was lucky enough to get this dress from Latrice Royale. But I couldn't fit it the right way.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to be like a matronly, up to your neck, like that type of dress. But I can't fit that, so I turned it around.
Okay.
This is actually the back of the dress.
Oh.
And then I stoned it to look like the front, as well as the bottom, as well as my chus.
As well as the shoes. I mean, sometimes you pretend that you're wearing shoes and you're not on this stuff.
Because I have big feet.
Right, so I'm very happy to finally prove Lady Red's wearing a shoe. And it's very sparkly.
It's gorgeous.
Well, yeah, I know you wanted to make a good impression on two of your fave ladies, your sisters who are coming.
Well, I gotta bring it. They coming out, they're gonna be coming out looking all kind of which ways, just gorgeous and all. So I gotta represent the correct way.
Yes, that's right, for our celebration of sisters.
Yes, honey.
You know, I love a show when we have two guests.
Oh, it makes it so much easier for you.
Oh, I know. They do all the talking. It's good. And that's when we always get the juiciest stories.
Yes, honey. They don't even know what they be saying sometimes. I live.
Well, it is truly a legendary day. We're not just one legend. We got two legends here today in the house, Sherry Vine and Jackie B. Yeah. And we'll be with them right after this very gay break. Honey, if there ever was a legend season of RuPaul's Drag Race, I have a feeling these two divas would be first on RuPaul's speed dial. I'm talking about the legendary Jackie Beat and the legendary Sherry Vine. Yay! Hey, Queens.
Hi. Hey, Queen. I almost said hi, but it's hey.
Hey.
And you misspelled queen. 'Cause it's for millennials and they don't know shit.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So thrilling to be here, especially with Sherry.
To get there,
Don't
I
touch
can't
me.
wait. I'm sorry.
Well, I figured that since Sherry has finally moved here to LA, everybody.
Thank you.
That would be a perfect time to have a celebration of sisters with the two of you.
Yes, I've been staying at her house for 2 months, so.
Is this the payback, Jackie, for the time you lived on her couch for a year? Is she,
Yes,
she
it is.
cashing her credits in?
Yes, it is. Except I was on a couch, and she has her own bedroom, her own bathroom. I'm cooking her meals. I'm doing her laundry.
Oh my God, it's true. She's like mom. She
I
won't
am
let me
such
do
a mom.
anything.
I'm such a mom.
She turns into mom. It's crazy.
And when Sherry calls me mom, it's the nicest thing because it's usually grandma in private.
Now, are you allowing her to have overnight visitors?
Well, first of all, you think anyone stays overnight?
No one says
No, absolutely not.
No.
I don't
Like, if
want.
I'm not getting fucked, neither are you.
Honey, unless I'm getting that rough trade, I'm not gonna get murdered so she can get laid.
Lady Red, are you excited to see these ladies right here?
Baby, it's good to have my old aunties in the building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Get in the mood, bitch.
You guys said Lady Red has inspired you to say something at the beginning of all your shows
It's
together
our
when you're
mantra.
getting ready?
It's our mantra. We're backstage, like for the Golden Girls or whatever, at Casita, looking in the mirror, and everybody, Drews, everyone, we're all looking in the mirror like, get in the mood, bitch. Get in the mood, bitch.
We did what? Drag Queens of Comedy?
Yes.
And
we're
yeah,
on
you said
tour.
that, and we were like, wait a minute, what did you just say? And yeah, that's become our little thing.
I like it.
And now you can get T-shirts and bumper stickers and coffee mugs. Get in the mood, bitch. Because if you don't, Sherry will. Trust me.
Sherry, what made you say farewell to New York City?
Well, it's something that I've been threatening to do for like 5 years. Since we really started doing Golden Girls and Battle the Bitches and more work together, we had the idea of like we wanted to do more. Kind of like produce our own shows, write some stuff, try to get some development deals or whatever. We have like 1,000 ideas. And the plan was always I was going to have to eventually be here. And then we started having some meetings like last year, and people were like, it'd be so much easier if you were here. And I was like, I need to be there. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, I love New York City so much. I didn't leave because I was like, I'm sick of it. Just like, new chapter.
I left because I was sick of it.
Right.
I really never liked New York. I mean, I grew up in Arizona, so I'm sort of a West Coast gal, and string bikini. No. Oh wow. That's so people can stick to their New Year's resolutions. I never liked New York. It's just too much
I
fucking
love it
work.
so much.
Too much fucking work, bitch.
It's a lot of work, and you kind of like, I come out here and I'm like, I see where Jackie lives and Mario and Candace. I'm like, oh, these bitches all have houses.
Right.
You know?
In
and
New
I'm
York,
still-
you're in those tiny little
all
apartments
my
paying out
money
the
goes.
nose.
All my money goes to this little room, and I was like, I can't even cook because the kitchen is like the size of this desk with no windows.
With a bathtub in it.
But I love the energy, and I love walking around. But it's like new chapter, new things I want to do next. It's all out here. So here I am.
Love it.
Yay.
Speaking of new things, Jackie, you've been busy judging people harder than ever on your new show, Judge Jackie. I love it.
And listen,
hilarious.
I know that Lady Red did something similar. And I just want to, no, I'm the type of person who always wants to talk about the elephant in the room.
Come on. That's not nice.
Body shaming. No. We literally have been working on this for years.
Yeah.
Because Sharon Houston, who is a hilarious comedian
She
and
is.
also the executive producer. Anyway, we did a show called Hollywood Judge, which was similar to Judge Judy, but it was like porn stars and drag queens and beep bop boop. So Nadia Ginsburg and I made up a story that Nadia was. I did her makeup and we wore the same exact wig
I
and the same
remember
exact
seeing that, yeah.
And I sued her. And she was calling herself Jacqueline LaBeat and working for half my rate. So I sued her. But anyway, that never went anywhere. And she was like, "Oh, I've always wanted." So we did it.
I mean, there's room for tons of judges. Look who's
Yeah,
on
honey,
TV.
please.
Judy, Latrice. Who's all the judges, Lady Red? You know.
There's Judy. There's Mathis. There's so many Toiler. I mean, it's just so many judges. Everybody want to be a judge, and that's fine. But your courtroom got to be interesting, Jackie. No.
Exactly.
Yes.
I was like, finally, you're getting paid to judge.
Yes, it comes so natural. The only thing better would be like if I had a show called like bottomless chicken wings. Something like that. Like that's the only other thing. Anyway, no, it's a lot of fun. All the guests are obviously stand-up comedians and sketch artists and stuff. So there's a fine line. We always tell them, like, try not to be funny. Like,
Right.
the more serious you take it.
Yeah.
So, and now we have some celebrities who want to be on.
Oh,
So, yeah.
love it.
And I think Sherry's going to be my new bailiff.
Oh, what a delight. The
Yeah.
sexiest bailiff in town.
At least for a season. I think it's total like Mrs. Wiggins.
We had a little shake-up.
I
We had a little
like it.
shake-up.
Speaking of sexy, Miss Blanche Devereaux, oh my goodness. And sexy Dorothy's born now.
Yes.
You look like the mother of a solid gold dancer today, Jackie.
Thank you.
I saw the last Golden Girls. I've seen almost all of them. Once again, you guys are just like, you guys have honed it to a fine art of doing these
We are so lucky.
Golden Girls
We look
chemistry.
at each other backstage sometimes like, how lucky are we
Oh my
that
God.
we're getting paid to have this much fun?
And a lot of people are like, why don't you guys do it somewhere bigger? And I just love Casita del Campo. First of all, they've been there since 1962.
Yeah.
Older than me. And it's such a community place, and there's so few of those left. And people can have their margaritas and, eat some beans. Anyway, I just love, and they can see our faces, which I think is so important. If you do it in
Yeah.
a giant place, you have to be mic'd, and then I just think it's important to
It loses
literally
the-
look at somebody in the audience and give them a, Dorothy's Bornak
Right.
slow burn.
It loses the intimacy, and I do love that. Like there, you can see the strings. I say, it's not everything's not hidden. Like if you mess up or something happens or someone trips or whatever, it's funny. And if you do it like in a big theater and you're charging more money, then I feel like you really don't have license to do that.
Yeah, it was very
Do you know what I mean?
loose.
License
It has
to
to be
fuck
so
up.
polished.
And we're gonna fuck up.
We're gonna
trust
fuck
me.
up.
Now, what are the secrets of doing a good Dorothy and the secrets of doing Blanche justice? Because you guys have it.
Well, I feel like, first of all, B. Arthur is my spirit animal,
Totally.
and I could do her in my sleep. We recently did Who's the Boss and Designing Women,
Right.
and to play Suzanne Sugarbaker, I was so nervous because Dorothy's Bornak is who I am. It just comes naturally, and this one's a slut. So those take work, but I think playing Blanche and Dorothy.
It's so fun. I mean, I remember the first time we did the first Golden Girls. We did a couple of the first shows, and I was just like, I'm not in the same show as the other performers because I really did like a character study and approached it like I was going to give an impersonation.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't working. I'm like, okay, I can't do that. I got to clown it up a little bit. So I just focused on turning the dial up on slut. You're a slut. Be a slut. Whoosh.
Well, we also always say
And the
it's a
accent.
drag show.
It's a drag show.
People are coming for a drag show.
Right.
So it's like, you don't need to, So Bianca sometimes does our wigs, and what she does is it's totally Dorothy and Blanche, but with a bicycle pump in it
Right.
because it's men. So everything's got to be a little bigger. So Sherry was doing it dead on.
Oh, and
And-
I went and watched it, and I would be like, oh, she's getting every line reading exactly
yeah.
like Rue McClanahan gave it.
But you have to warp it a little bit.
You have
and I
to.
always say, B. Arthur didn't really talk like this. But you have to give people what they think they remember.
Right. Someone said to Jackie when I had the show, oh, Blanche's accent is so not Southern. And I'm like, honey, you think Rue McClanahan's giving you a authentic Southern accent? But yeah, I mean, especially Jackie and I think, come a bit more from one side, we're professional drag queens. And Sam and Drew are brilliant actors and comedians, but they're not drag queens. And so they're a little bit more larger than life.
Yes.
And so I was like, we have to find a way to meet in the middle, which now I think we have.
Well, it's Rose and Sophia on acid. That's what I always say. And if you're a purist, you get us, which are doing it, damn close. So I think it pleases everyone because we've heard from people. It's like, I've never seen the Golden Girls in my life. Oh my God, Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, right.
She'd never seen it because she grew up so religious. And I told you the next day she tweeted or did an Instagram on her laptop. She was
right.
binge watching. We turned her on to
You
it.
did it.
Yeah. So every episode I find one word that is like,
Yeah.
like what?
Jackie, will you give me one good ma? Because you just do it so good.
Perfectly.
You just you get the nuance.
Ma. My favorite is when she runs out of breath.
Oh, yeah, like how?
Oh, just like she'll just be saying a sentence and all of a sudden she's getting all like, like she just runs out of breath.
But Sam
God, I
and
love-
Drew is so fucking funny. I mean, the whole cast, and like I said, now it's just so easy. Like we show up, everybody does their thing, and we laugh, and we're laughing backstage, and there's no drama or diva. It's just so fun.
And we've had so many fun special guests. And then when we did Designing Women,
Oh my God.
we had we had Manila, Candace,
Alaska,
Bianca. Like,
Wow,
you know,
yeah.
one night only.
I
And
know.
let me tell you
Marjorie.
something. Yeah, they're in the basement of a Mexican restaurant getting ready in a bathroom.
Right.
And seriously, no attitude, nothing but smiles, and you know,
We
I
did
love
Who's
it.
the Boss with Danny Pintora, played
Yeah,
himself.
And how was that?
Oh
my God, amazing.
He's so sweet.
I mean, he's like a creature, like a
Yes.
magical creature, and he's like, I thought, oh my God, I think we're in trouble. He knew every line, and he was great.
yeah. Can we make
Love
a joke
it.
about Cujo? I don't care. Yeah, he was super cool.
Hey Queens, thanks for watching. For part 2 of this interview, click here. For more Hey Queen fabulousness, click here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.